If you're a realtor and you're working harder than you've ever worked before, I'm going to tell you the truth. You're not alone. You're not crazy. Here's what's going on in the market. And I think it's important that we kind of acknowledge where we are and acknowledge that the market has shifted, right? And you guys know that we're feeling that. Agents are working more, but here's what you have to understand. It is 2025, and we are actually preparing for a 2026 market, and we have to be able to work differently. I think a lot of realtors are overwhelmed right now because what worked in 2020, what worked in 2023 is not working now. So in this video, I'm going to give you three shift proof tactics that you can use as a top producing agent to help your business grow and you can reclaim your income without the hustle. So tune in, subscribe, get ready. I'm excited to present to you this content. So we see what's going on in the market. All of us do. It's higher interest rates, higher inventory, longer lead times. Things that used to take a short amount of time are now taking longer. I want to acknowledge that that's a real part of what's going on in today's market. But here's what you have to understand. Even with that being true, the top producing agents are not working harder. They're working smarter. They're working more strategically. And I'm going to talk to you about three of the things that they're doing different that you can implement into your business and help it grow without the hustle, right? Because if you know anything about me, I am a person that believes in systems so that you can create a business that funds, not runs your life. So these strategic market shift proof things that you can do to run your business, I believe are really going to help you really delve into what needs to be done to grow your business without burning you out. Okay, so let's get into number one. You want to make the shift. So these are three shifts that you have to make in order to grow your business in this new environment. Shift one, you want to go from hustling to systematizing. I talk about this a lot. Hustle is played out. It doesn't work anymore. I'm sorry. It's so 2020. And I say 2020 because if you remember when COVID ended, we were out here hustling. If you were in real estate during that time, it was like we couldn't even get a break. It was a good time though, because a lot of money was made, but we were really, really busy. So here's when I say shift from hustling to systematizing, if everything in your business depends on you, it's not a business. It's just a job and you just make a lot more money than you did at your job. In fact, as a real estate agent, you own your job. So you have to make the shift to create systems. And this is the time to do it. Believe it or not, this is what top producing agents are doing. They're creating systems that work for them: lead generation system, buyer system, seller system, client care system. These systems are helping them create time freedom. Why? Because as I said before, leads are taking longer to convert. Things that used to happen very quickly are happening slower. Deals are falling through for different various reasons, whether it be interest rates, condition of the property, but things are taking a little longer. That means if you're hustling longer, which means the potential of you burning out is so much greater. We want to avoid that. So when we start making the switch from hustling to systemizing, what we're doing is instead of chasing leads, we're creating a system that allows us to work efficiently to gather leads. Yes, but we're creating a system that goes out and brings leads to us as well so that we can follow up through automation and then bring in warm leads so that what we're doing is now creating something that can work for us, or at least at the very least with us, so that we're not having to work as hard. So that's the number one shift that agents are making. I wanted to make sure that we talk about that because I think we have this mentality that if I work harder, it'll work out. And here's the honest truth. That used to be how it was, but the world has changed. Google, automation, Facebook, all this AI has changed the way we do things. If you're not making this shift, you're going to be burnt out and you're still not going to make the money that you want to make. So make this shift, please, from hustling to systematizing. Okay. Shift number two. You need to move from finding clients to building community. I'm going to say that again. You need to move from building clients to building community. See, here's what community does. Community puts you in front of an audience. You build a pipeline through an audience. It's not one-to-one. It's not hand-to-hand. It's creating an environment for sales to happen. So you want to use social media, education-based content, database marketing, Facebook groups, those things to start treating your business like a brand. And I'm telling you, if you are in real estate, this is the time to really get in your branding bag. Pay attention to the branding specifics that you can learn about the market. I have some classes on attraction marketing. I have some videos on attraction marketing. Pay attention to how you can start to create communities where people start to see you as a subject matter expert and come to you, because that is going to be another form of lead generation, which delivers you or frees you up from the time you would be hustling, right? So you want to make sure that when you start treating your business like a brand, that people know who you are before they need you. So that's why you have to double down in your education-based marketing, double down and showing up on social media, create communities where you're providing content in advance that shows who you are, what you know, and different things like that. So that now people can start to know who you are before they need you, and that when they need you, they actually reach out to you and call. All right. So the third shift is I want you to shift from transactions to leverage. I cannot stress this enough. In order to scale, you have to have leverage. You can't scale without leverage. And you can do that through people, processes, systems, streams, etc. So when I say create leverage, we just opened a mortgage brokerage. So what that does for us is, and I had a girl on the team, she just went under contract for a buyer, but because we have the mortgage company and she's an employee of the mortgage company, she's going to get a commission for the real estate as well as a commission for the mortgage. So now she's shifting from just working as a transacted minded agent to what can this transaction provide for me and my business in the form of leverage, right? So I want you to understand, you have got to have branding and systems working for you so that it can create the leverage you want. The leverage is going to give you the time freedom to actually start to think about the back end of your business and build the systems that help you continue to grow in this lane that I'm talking about. This is super important to me because I'm seeing a lot of agents burn out. If you're watching this, you're probably one of them. You're probably tired of working. I don't know about you, but real estate has become increasingly hard. And a lot of agents are struggling, but I think it's because they're not using the right tools. So if I need to hammer something or nail something in and I'm using a screwdriver, I'm going to be frustrated, but there's nothing wrong with the screwdriver. It's just not the tool I need for what I'm trying to accomplish. And that's what I'm seeing in the market. That's why I try to get agents to slow down and build the back end of your business. Because when you do that, you're going to start to have a certain level of awareness that brings you to another level. And that's what's going to cause this shift in your business, so to speak. So I want to just encourage you to stop surviving in sales and start scaling like a CEO. My content is designed to help you do that. All of the things that I'm producing, I have some challenges coming out that are going to be open to the marketplace, but I really want to encourage you to really start treating your business like a CEO. And here's what you got to understand. The market doesn't make or break your business. It's your strategies, it's your tools, it's your systems. It's the things that you set up that are really going to help you take your business to the next level. I hope you found value in this. If you did, I'm going to ask you to subscribe. And not only that, share this video with somebody that's frustrated with what's going on in the market right now. So many people just feel like they're in isolation and other people are struggling. They're just not saying anything. So share this video with them. It may be something that really helps them see the market from a different vantage point and win just as you're going to win. My name is Coach Cheese at Cowan. I'm the CEO of Real Estate. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.